whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I don't know if anyone's ever heard that. We are a culture that is completely devoid of faith. And I start saying faith, and everyone thinks I'm talking about religion, which, I mean, you can tie it to religion. Religion's a great fucking story that explains a concept of faith and forgiveness and a bunch of other things that you would benefit greatly from if you did believe in it. But what I mean is like faith in anything, belief in anything. You know, fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. That's a straight up fact. Most of you guys are paralyzed by fear to do anything, right? And the reason you're paralyzed by fear is the fear of failure. What if you go lay it out on the floor and you waste all this time and you put yourself out there and people judge you and talk shit and the thing never works? You spend 6-7 years and it never turns into that $1,000,000 that you want it to turn into. And what I'm telling you guys is you just don't have faith. The lack of faith is what's making you not start. You don't have any faith that it'll work out. And that means you're results driven. If you're effort driven, the worst case scenario is that you'll learn a fuck ton of stuff about yourself by going on the endeavor that's scaring you. You'll hurdle a bunch of obstacles. You'll get over fucking being paralyzed by fear. You'll be better at doing all the other things that you go. Even if it did fail, you would be so much better off from that failure. And that's what you guys don't understand. You would learn. You guys are all thinking about the end result and going, well, if I can't have that, then I'm not going to do anything. And then you're calling people that do make money materialistic and superficial. You're the fucking superficial one. Most of the people you know that have made their fucking dream come true are people that dove into it so hard that they didn't give a fuck if it didn't work or not. They just went to do the thing because they cared that much. Does that make sense? If you just go plow through the pursuit and focus on the things, the way you will be shaped by these experiences. You'll become a much better person in 10 years if you go on a journey where you put yourself out there. You press the pedal. You get out of your comfort zone. You take some risks and you face fear head on. What negatives could that possibly have? I'll tell you what has negatives is doing nothing, becoming lethargic, and becoming fucking disenfranchised with everything. All you do is you become a negative, cantankerous fucking curmudgeon. That's what's at the end of that path for sure. That's 100% certain. If you don't go do the thing, you will have regrets. That's certain. For sure. The uncertainty that you're scared of, like I said, you're still looking at that end result. Who cares if you don't get there? Who cares if you don't get quite where you thought you were going to get? You will become an infinitely better person by putting yourself out there, handling adversity, handling fear, and learning and growing through the process. That's what will happen. Worst case scenario is get 5-6 years in and you've learned a ton about yourself and you're way further along in terms of your skill set, your mindset, your drive, your faith, your ability to communicate, your ability to be resilient and have perspective. All of those things will go up if you pick to do your thing and you go out there and tackle it with 100%. Now, if you don't do that, like I said, the one thing that is certain is if you don't try, you're definitely going to fail. That's why I can't understand it. Go try, learn to fail, and be completely fucking okay with that. Worst case scenario is that some people make fun of you. Look through the comments of my videos. There's already people that talk shit to me. I don't even have any success, and there's still fucking haters. Frizella called them crickets. You think I give a fuck about crickets? You know what crickets do is they fucking chirp, 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 chirp from the sidelines, and then they shut the fuck up the minute a winner actually walks into a room. They turn into a fucking cunt. The fuck would I give a shit about losers' perspectives? Why would I care about that? That doesn't matter to me. I care if they want to hit me up and get better. I'll help them with that because I don't have any fucking prejudice against somebody, even if they talk shit about me directly. I don't fucking care. I'll still help you out. I'll still show up for you if you really need me, even if you talk shit to me every day. I have people do it still. I don't care. That's what you guys are scared of? How low of stakes are internet trolls? You think I give a shit about a hater? Who cares? That person's a fucking lame. That person's putting out negativity. That person's so busy being consumed with other people's stuff and hating on it that they forgot to go do their own thing. At least I'm doing a thing, putting myself out there, getting over the fear of being on camera so that the next endeavors I have, which is a podcast and another thing that's coming out, that I'll get better at. That's why I don't care about the result. I'm gaining a skill by doing this consistently. So the worst case scenario is that my verbal fluency goes up. I become a little bit more confident. I get a little bit better at handling some criticism and going like, I don't give a shit about that, which means my next thing will be easier. How many times have I said on videos, it's all connected, and that's what you guys don't get. Oh, well, I don't know why that matters. It all matters because everything matters. How you do anything is how you do everything. So if I can't put myself out there for this, and I can't contribute some value back into the world with no result, then I'll never get the other things that are going to take an infinite amount of time to have the payoff either. And this isn't patience to me, because I already love my life. That's the other thing. I'm just waiting for it to get better. And you guys will see. See, what I'm trying to instill is faith. If I can document my trials long enough, I can prove to you that this will work. And then hopefully that inspiration will show you guys that it works. There will still be some haters out there that go, oh no, he must have, and say that it doesn't work and it's all bullshit and it's all phony. But there will be some people that go, oh wow, I kind of like that and I want to try and get my shit together too. That's it. It's as simple as that. I have faith that everything will work. Because I know that if I try aggressively on everything, that it all will work. I also understand that I'm not paralyzed by fear, because I know that the worst case scenario when I put this video out is that I just spent 10 minutes of my time getting a little bit better at something. I didn't spend it fucking off and doing nothing and being negative and being lazy and being a piece of shit. I didn't do that. So either way, this is a win. Every time it's a win for me. Doesn't matter if it gets no views and no likes. That doesn't matter. I got better at the thing. If it can generate some positivity in somebody, I'll feel good about that because it feels like a contribution. That's it. So just have some faith. Have some faith that some things will work. You should also hear me say all the time, don't be so busy proving everything wrong that you forgot to prove anything right. When you think nothing will work, it won't. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right.